Peace, what's up? This is Gerald with Quantum Light Consciousness. Today we're going to talk about getting into Bliss Body. Alright, so Bliss Body is something that I learned when I first started getting into personal development. And then actually, I won't even call it Bliss Body when I first learned it. When I first learned it, it was just really about getting in the flow and feeling good about what you're doing and being there in that state and continuing to cultivate that state to hit levels of success in whatever activity that you find yourself wanting to do and be accomplished at. There's hacks in personal development that you can utilize to get you to feel good after every time you hit a certain benchmark. Like in sales, they'll have like triggers, like after you hit a sale, you create like a psychological trigger that's gonna fire off endorphins. Like after you hit your goal, you're going to want to feel that good flow of emotion and chemicals going through your brain and through your synapses and nervous system. So you continue to do better and better each time. Now, Bliss Body is kind of the same thing, except it's that like all the time. Like you're always there. Like you're there constantly. As you're in bliss, like people say Bliss Body, like, oh, blissed out, I'm so totally blissed, man. Like, whatever. Like I'm a zoned out space hippie. Like it doesn't mean that. Like Bliss Body doesn't mean blissed out 24/7. It just means that you feel blissed out because you're in that state of perpetual, constant, positive emotions. That is you, and that level of energy is love. That energy is literally self-love. It's creation energy. That is what all beings are made up out of. That's what all creation originates from. So you build that personality of self-love through your joy of whatever you're doing. If you love to do something, you just want to feel better at doing it. How you do it, where you do it, like what you're doing it for, who you're doing it with. Like it only gets better from there. It's like if you watch my other videos, you know how when you walk on your timeline, you're simultaneously creating what is around you on that level of frequency that you choose to walk your path as. Okay, so personally, I chose the path to walk as a pillar of light. Like in my personal inner reality, I could see a pillar of light about 100 yards directly in front of me when I close my eyes, which is literally the quantum horizon, and I know I'm walking on a path made of light. Like literally, it's called the Rainbow Bridge. It's not fake. But in order to consciously manifest that timeline, I have to stay coherently aware of what types of emotions and thought forms that I'm bringing into my reality and what type of vibrations I like to facilitate and continue to regenerate and recycle within myself. So in order to get there, you can continue to put in mechanisms that's going to allow you to be on the levels that you need to be at to get successful in whatever you like to reach or be accomplished at. So the way I first got into Bliss Body, alright, I'm gonna say blatant out honest, I just turned into like a meditation junkie. Like I was meditating like every day. Like I'll have like a little work from home job, and I couldn't wait to like stop. Like after my shift was over, it was like a 5-hour shift of just like calling people online. Couldn't wait to get off of that so I can literally get into meditation and hit somebody and literally just start up my little Merkaba and just zoom out of my body and I'd be gone. Like it's possible to like get to levels where you can continually get to Bliss Body and then stay there, which is what I ended up doing. Like I didn't know what I was doing at the time. I was just following directions in a book. But Bliss Body is like mastery of your inner emotional fields and your mental fields. And that energy just compounds on itself, and it just goes out and out and out and out. Like I talk about like sun charging, and then I'll talk about like stuff like simple as that, but then I'll go like cosmic. Like I'll tell you to sun charge, and then I tell you to expand your energy body like all the way behind you. Like most people can't really do that, but like if you're on the path, you know what I'm talking about. But what I'm talking about is like use your mind, body, spirit system to expand and enhance your capability of your own awareness layered over your current energy field. It's like you having a body and then just like moving your body like expansively over your body, like growing your body like you're a giant, because that's how it is, and that's exactly how it works in the beginning. You have like 5 different layers, and that's exactly how they weave over each other. In the beginning, to get into Bliss body, okay, it starts simple. You gotta start baby steps with anything that you do. You gotta fill your cup, and you gotta allow it to overflow. All right. So in order to do that, first, what it feels to like fill your cup is like when you do the things that you allow yourself to feel really good. All right. You're feeling good, you know, when you like to play a sport, when you like to play, I don't know, some type of video game, some type of board game, some type of psychological game, like anything, like, you know, that brings joy to you. Maybe you like to create music, maybe you like to listen to music, maybe you like to compose music, maybe you like to ride a bike, you know, maybe you like to get in the gym and really push a lot of weight. Like whatever you do, just you have to enjoy what you're doing, and you also have to allow those things to appeal to your inner child while you're doing it. Like anybody can get really good at something and then get super serious about it and not end up not enjoying it. Like that's critical. Like you have to enjoy like the joyful aspect of what you're doing, so that joy can build up in your system and you can allow your cup to overflow. Okay, so you don't end up looking outside in some outside illusion to get your fix of energy from a basic activity like bowling. Like bowling's supposed to be fun. Like it's not supposed to be like some critical sport. Like, you know, you go to the bowling alley, you have fun with your friends. You don't go there to like that video always comes up. The guy who wins the bowling game, he's like, I'm gonna roll that clip on this video just because it's so funny.
Strike to claim it. A strike to claim it. And he got it!
That's number 5. Are you kidding me? That's right. Who do you think you are? I am. Get it right.
Alright, and looking at funny videos, like you look at funny videos, that is appealing to your inner child. That is something that really does bring happiness to your soul. I don't care who you are. Alright, you look at funny videos, you're going to be cracking up at something, you know, if it actually is an aspect of your sense of humor that is resonant. Like, alright, so the guy who wins the bowling game, he's like, who do you think you are? I am. Like, that simple clip can literally like play over in your mind and literally make you happy about something. And then you could like build that up and then go do something you enjoy while you're still in that mode, like while you're still in that zone of just like being joyful and being happy over nothing, over a dumb little video you watched earlier in the day. So you have to reinforce your reality by doing these things, just doing like stupid little things that's gonna help you like get through the day, be happier, and so you can get that snowball effect and start growing and growing and growing it from the inside out. Alright? Now, it helps if you have some values while you do them. You know, you don't want to get out of integrity, like start like messing with people, like or tell like some type of stinging jokes that like only you find funny, but like it appeases your inner child because your inner child is a little bit wounded. Like, you want to stay like integratable in what you're doing, of course. So the type of mechanisms that can help you get into bliss body when you're doing something that you totally enjoy to build up that snowball effect is like maybe you're playing a basketball game and your inner child really enjoys playing basketball. Alright, so every time you hit a shot, like you have to make an agreement to yourself. Like, I'm guilty of this. Like, I used to do this even though I wasn't great at basketball. I used to play, I used to do like stuff. I used to play games where every time I would hit a shot, alright, it would like do like I would do like a psychological trigger. It literally makes you unstoppable. You hit shots that you never think you'd be able to hit. So you're playing basketball, alright? Every time you hit a shot, like, you're just gonna keep feeling better and better and better and better. You're gonna feel more and more elated, and you're gonna want to play harder and harder and faster and more, just like on fire. So, like, literally, like, one of the NBA sports players, I think his name is Nate. God damn it, I can't remember his name. His name is Nate something. He was like a short like guard on the Knicks. He was like 5'9" and he could dunk. And he's like, I just play like I'm on fire. I play like I'm playing NBA Jam. I'm on fire. I'm running around. I'm crossing dudes over. I'm laying it up and I'm dunking on them and I'm shorter than them. I'm on fire. Like, literally, like, you can get into that zone within yourself with anything that you do. And just create a list of values for yourself, for how you want to feel in your inner reality. This is what I have my clients do. I just have them write down like a list of like 5 to 7 things of like how they want to feel, you know, overall, like by the end of their life. Like, what was most important to them by the end of their life, or what's most important to them right now, currently in their life, that they want to build up on. Okay, and it's simple. Like, these things could be happiness, love, joy, freedom, self-esteem. You know, all the stuff that, you know, are important to, you know, real human beings. And so every time you would act on a value of self, you have to allow the joyful emotions of happiness and bliss to flow through you. Okay, even though, you know, you may have even finished the activity. All right, so after you finish it, you can either go do something else, or you can just kind of just ride that wave. You want to ride the wave of you being somewhere in a state of total and complete bliss, okay? And you being there at like a point of perception. What I like to say is like the happy place. Like, you ever seen Happy Gilmore? He goes to his happy place to hit the shot. And the same thing with that other golf movie with Matt Damon. Can't remember the name, where he goes into the state, he goes into the quantum field. It's like it's literally a mixture of those two movies. You're in the field, you're in the flow zone, and you're also in the happy state. And you allow your cup to fill, and until you keep filling it, and before you know it, it's overflowing, and you know, you're creating and you're being yourself from a place of joy. Like, no matter what other people think, no matter what other people feel, no matter how other people are going to react to you, you build up that resilience to know who you are and how you prefer to feel. Not that you're doing anything to harm anyone, but like, it's obvious that some people are not going to be comfortable with a being who is in blissful zones all the time. So it's like that level of discernment of self-love always has to come through for you over other people. You can't put your enjoyment of feeling good and being on a level of Christ consciousness from the inside lower than somebody else's low self-esteem, okay? Just from their inability or refusal to work on themselves or want to work on themselves, so they react negatively. All right, so being in that state of just self-enjoyment and self-amusing enjoyment, you know, from the inner child, from that state of being, is how you get in the bliss body. All right, you build it up from there, and then you could actually like be in a meditation and literally just start to just blow up, like literally like bloom like a huge cosmic lotus. And after that, you know, you could really hit high levels and get further in your spiritual development. So I hope you guys like this video. If you like, I do sessions at quantumlight.net. I do healing, I do intuitive coaching. I also have numerology coming up, courses coming up, and also I'm considering getting into soul retrieval, soul healing, past soul fragments. I'm currently doing that for myself, so I don't know when that's going to be out. I know I just got to focus on a couple things first, because I'm still bringing in soul pieces for myself. And the thing is, like, it's best you do stuff for yourself before you do things for others. So I appreciate you, I love you, and I'll talk to you soon. One love.